Hello and welcome back to Monster Hunter Wilds, where today the game actually knows where we're going. That's rare. But yeah, we've got an AT Jin Dahaad to deal with. Just gonna be doing it solo. This isn't gonna be a super long stream or anything, hopefully. Just gotta experience me and AT Jin Dahaad. And then check out what gear is available from it. And would you look at that, they want us to fight Jin Dahaad and do a 9-star quest and an event quest. Can't hit the Komakji during Jin Dahaad, I don't think, but everything else. Heart of Judecca? I don't recognize the name, but it's a thing. Turning off automatic SOS flare. I'll use support hunters if I feel like I have to, but
make sure you're prepared.
I don't expect to have to, and I need to get my insurance back. And this being Jin Dahaad, I don't really care about Carver, so I will eat a kunafa meal, not a voucher. You don't eat vouchers. Gonna eat a kunafa meal to get that defender high. And then let's get our gear taken care of. I will not be needing fire res here. Ice res, I could stand to have some of. Looks like 2 ice res jewels will get me to the point where I can't be ice blighted anymore. And then we can grab some escape jewels so that I will not be frozen to the floor. And beyond there, maybe I go with another ice res just to make it a little more comfortable? That might be the way to go. Oh, actually, no. What we will do is an adapt jewel. Where's my adapt jewels? There they are. And that way, I don't have to care about my hot drinks. Also, since the last stream, I have done some work on my switch axes here. So I've got Lord Soul on all of my switch axes that I use, as well as on the ones that I don't use. This one here rolled into 4 attack boosts on a power file. Not bad. Or, well, yeah, it is a power file, because I made it a power file. It's also all power all the time. So that one has potential to be really good. But yeah, got Gogma Apocalypse and Lord Soul on my ice axe. Really nice. Ebony, Odogar, and Lord Soul on my water one. My fire is Fulguranja and Lord Soul, and I've got yet another dragon one that I've been working on trying to upgrade. Yeah, this one will be a real nice element file one once it's fully upgraded, which it isn't yet. Or isn't it? What does it still need? Right, it needs to get more EXs, because it can get everything EX. But anyway, let's go ahead and get our items set up. The same set we use for GOG should work fine here. And off I go to experience a large cold boy.
Let's have another hut with no surprises today.
Swap into the fire weapon. Grab first aid meds. Don't need the hot drinks.
That's our target.
Okay.
Hang on.
Need to
I got you.
remember how very slow Jin Dahaad's animations are. Why is Frostblight, or whatever it's called, the rooting, still building up when I should be immune to it? Frostbind? I really appreciate how much bolder the copper color on him is. Ow.
Look out!
I'm glad that went over my head. Also, fun fact, between streams I have learned that the optimal way to deal damage as a switch axe has in fact changed as of the buffs that they gave in this patch. No longer is it just full release always. Full release / spam is no longer the top DPS for switch axe. Which is nice, because it means that I don't have to spend nearly as much time rooted to the floor if I want to be doing good damage. And with an element file, the combo that I was using just there, you just loop that. I'm still getting rooted to the floor? But I got 2 points of bind res. Is he just that bindy? Feels wrong that there's a skill to avoid that and they just decided it doesn't fully work. Or was I misinterpreting or misremembering which skill resisted that? I could have sworn it was bind res. Oh, it's level 3 to prevent frostbite. Forgot bind res is a 3-point skill, not a 2-pointer. Let's fix that.
Wow, we sure got here fast.
I guess I will be using hot drinks. And then I'll be remembering to re-up my Demon Dragon armor skin. And the Hirobami boys are, in fact, still here. So it's only Omega that they run away for.
I made eye contact with it. Another monster's warning in.
Should have gone for the one on the small of his back. Oh. Wasn't expecting that to break quite so quick. Okay, I was opening that to try and get at the chat box, or the chat log, because chat log used to be a long press the touchpad, at least when using a PlayStation controller. Back in World, I think that was what it was. At some point it was long press the touchpad to open the chat log. And I wanted to make sure, like, wait, did that say enmity? And it did. I had thought that that term was only in Monster Hunter through Final Fantasy collabs, but no, I guess it's also just here. So I'll grab this Heat Mantle Bug for a quick heal. And if we can get him over here without plowing me over. There we go. Ah, dang. Glad I managed to pop his face with that one. Dude making my counter go to waste by just flat out missing me. Got the tempered wound open. Would have loved to actually hit the face there. But hey, here comes phase 3.
All right with you?
Did I just completely whiff that? Ow. Well. Maybe if I'd stayed on the floor, I could have survived that, but I don't know if I could have stayed down long enough.
Are you alright? Take a second to restock your supplies before heading out. Additional supplies have been placed in your sacred's pouch.
I really wish we had a faster way to get to the 3rd and 4th zones of this map. It's a really long run back. apparently the rock I knocked down earlier is just gone. So I guess maybe because it hit him, it didn't count. Oh boy, it's time to pull him down. Well, we know all of these are going to go for me unless they're going for the cat. Come on down, buddy. Really? We broke a leg with that?
You're not taking me down.
Would have been better if the leg broke at a different time. I believe yep, I did see a wound on that face.
All right. Perfectly plundered.
Really? Broke the face before actually hitting the wound. Well, now that the face is broken, as well as the lower back, I believe that means that the game will let me go for the actual back on further knockdowns. Which I do want. I might have to get the first tail break, though. Dang it, couldn't get to my counter in time. But you can get your tail out of the wall. I want to be able to hit it. There we go. Interesting. Oh wait, the back is still, or it's taking damage just fine, even though it wasn't a weak point. Why wasn't it a weak point? I'm doing a very bad job of getting my counters out. I don't like having Jin Dahaad's enmity. It means I can't go for the tail as easily. And Stache barely made it in time. Oh, okay. So I got out from behind the thing too early. I was holding forward on my stick, thinking that it would stop me and, you know, I was thinking that the ice chunk in front of me would keep me from going out until it actually broke, and then I could go out just fine and be faster about it, but no, I just threw a cart straight in the trash because of that. Now I know to be patient.
You're not taking me down.
Right, the crumbling ice wall. That exists for Jin Dahaad and not just for Omega. Ow. Come here, bud. Oh, this isn't gonna hit. Oh, yes it is. Shame I ran out of amp there. Shame I can't put a wound on his, like, actual back. I had to dismount onto the wrong side. Maybe AT just doesn't make the back a weak point, or maybe I'm misremembering the back ever being a weak point. Either way, I got it broken now. Well, so much for the knockdown from that tempered wound. I'm mildly surprised that he's not Scully yet, despite being down here and having so much broken. Doesn't Jin Dahaad usually go Scully pretty soon after getting in here? And since I've severed his tail, we get to see the phantom trails that the trails from his phantom tail in the snow. Because the snow physics don't care whether his tail is present or not. Oh. We actually have to care about where his breath goes. Anyway, come on down, bud. There we go, now he's Scully. Definitely not the hardest AT. Of course, I did come in prepared for a lot of the nonsense that he's capable of. Alright, Let's get this knocked down. Oh, it's not a knockdown. Feels wrong breaking a tempered wound and not getting a knockdown. I've been trained to believe that all tempered wounds, when broken, provide knockdowns. Can't offset that. I'm really surprised that that doesn't come with a tremor. Maybe it does if you're more in front of him, but feels like it should come with a tremor everywhere. Oh, I need to sharpen. I also need to make more use of these. Really feels like such a waste for the explosive pods to only do the initial damage if you hit things directly. Oh. Well, that's AT Jin Dahaad. Hey there, guard. I'm doing just fine. You arrived just in time to see me finish the thing off. And now, fingers crossed for Gamma tickets. Oh boy, 2 Gamma tickets. This actually isn't a terrible charm. It's not amazing, but it's not terrible. Alright, let's see what all we can get with our AT Jin Dahaad tickets. First, armor. Dahaad Gamma. Okay, so it's Jin Dahaad armor, but it's actually frozen over. That's actually neat that they've added the frost to the model. It's a model difference and not just a color difference. Or luminance difference. Yeah, it's neat. Alright, and the hat. 2 points of foray and 2 level 3 slots. The level 3 slots are nice, the foray is meh. The chest, 2 agitator and 2 level 2 slots. I am a fan of that. What am I currently wearing? I'm currently wearing the GOG. Okay. Yeah, I'm liking that chest. Gloves, 3 coalescence, 1 weakness exploit, and a level 2. If you're using coalescence, really good. If you're not, then it's kind of bad. The waste is Agitator 3, Bind Res 2, and a level 1. Ooh. Agitator 3. I mean, that's 3 level 3 slots. Solid. And the legs, weak X2 for A1 and a level 2. I think Uthduna still wins in terms of slot value there. And hang on. The Diva's singing the new song. We gotta watch it. I believe this will be the first time I've gotten here in time for her to actually start singing on this song on stream. It is fascinating getting actual lyrics in Proof of a Hero. Yeah, the new Diva song, it is nice. I think it's my least favorite of the ones that she can sing, though. Like, Proof of a Hero part's nice, but the second part just is just okay. I don't dislike it. It just doesn't move me like all the other songs she sings do. Okay, so we've looked at the armor. Let's look at talismans. What can we upgrade? We can upgrade the Challenger Charm to Challenger 3. That takes a war-torn dragon gem. But Agitator 3 is solid. I mean, that's 3 level 3 slots of value. And unlike most of the stuff where we can get 3 level 3 slots of value, like the Latent Power Charm, it's actually in a skill where all 3 points are very good and matter. And a Coalescence 3 charm, which is not 3 level 3 slots of value. And let's take a look at the Palico gear. There it is. Yep. Palico gear gets Frosty too. Is the diva singing the same song twice in a row? No, this is the For You, the Magala medley. Anyway, I am absolutely making this waste. I don't know that I'll actually work it into my sets, but I'll make it. And I will also make the chest, I believe, because it's got the highest chance of, besides the waste, of fitting into any of my sets. And then, is there anything else that I need to be looking at? We looked at the armor, we looked at the talismans, we looked at the cat gear. That's everything that Gamma Tickets should be able to give us. So let's just go check today's barrel bowling and then maybe give it a shot. And... oh, it's this one. I don't know how to get a good score on this one. Because, like, if you want to get an A, you have to hit the big targets. But in my experience, hitting this big target is difficult because my thing always just starts going in wrong ways, but that one worked fine. So if you took my second and third throws there, I would have gotten an A rank. Okay, we're gonna need this second roll to actually go down below after hitting this. And it's not gonna. So no A rank that time. There are a couple other patterns that I've seen during this festival where it's much easier to get A ranks. But dang it, let's get an A rank and then call it a stream. Because this was never going to be a long stream. The whole point was just experience AT Jin Dahaad so that future streams I would be able to do it in multiplayer and whatnot. Because this is just a bonus stream today. Well, I'm glad it hit those two way off to the left. Got exactly an A.
That was some fine rolling.
All right. Well, that is going to be it for this stream. Thanks for dropping by to watch and chat and all that. And I will be back on Friday with probably more Pokemon. But then Saturday we'll probably do some more multiplayer Monster Hunter. See you then, friends.